Hey everyone, Charlie here. Welcome to another episode of One Cuppa. It's something of a special episode, installment, whatever you want to call it this morning, because we are in America. It is a bit rainy. We are in Western New York. About 70 miles from Buffalo. In McKay Wildlife Preserve. It's one of my old haunts from when I was living here. I used to come here all the time. And one of the reasons was this over here. It's really cool. I don't actually know what kind of car it is, to be honest with you. It's kind of neat to see ruins. Ooh, a Lyme disease warning. Ticks are always fun. But yeah, so I'm out here. It is after Christmas. It is Sunday the... I don't know what day that makes it. That's this thing on? Yes, it is. Okay. I guess that would make today the 27th? Yeah, the 27th, anyhow. And to be honest, I'm feeling a little insane from all the family activities because check out the moss. I love moss so much. I have a weird love of moss. I mean, not like a, weird love of moss, but yeah, I'm just feeling really overwhelmed because despite what most people think, I'm an introvert who's really good at playing an extrovert on TV. So yeah, I'm just out here to recharge a little bit. Unfortunately, it is raining. It shouldn't be too much of a problem for this camera, I hope. Probably gonna be a little bit of a shorter episode, that said, because I'm not terribly interested in catching pneumonia before I go back to Japan. Oh please, get heavier, rain, that's fine. So yeah, this trip has given me a lot to think about. A, how disgusting American food makes me feel after eating Japanese food for so long. It's just so heavy and been ill on beer and cheese and other typical food caused problems, but what can you do? The big thing, perhaps unexpectedly, is I know being home and seeing my family and seeing these wonderful friends. I'm given, down goes Fraser. I'm given a reason to think about family and sacrifice and if I'm doing the right thing and all that stuff. And I hadn't told my parents until I came home that well, they knew I was going to be staying in Japan for another 6 months. But they didn't know that I was going to be staying for another 1.5 years. And the reaction's been mixed. Mostly it's been, almost entirely it's been supportive, but when I first told my dad, for example, I've never seen that rapid of a change to sadness. And so of course, that makes me wonder whether my selfish need to be away, my need to find something in Japan, I guess, that I'm still looking for, is worth the anguish of my family. Is worth not being able to see my brothers or my parents or my grandparents or whomever on a regular basis, because we are a very close family. Well, this is cool. And of course, I think there's two answers for that, and I decide which one it is before I tell you about that. Check it out. This is called a mushroom rock. Which I guess you can see it's kind of mushroom shaped, right? Very beautiful with that moss cover. Check out these trees though. Absolutely torn up with woodpecker holes. I don't know if you saw when we came in, but there are just a ton of down trees from just these dead trees not being able to stand being beat up by the peckers anymore. But as I was saying, sacrifice. think if I do nothing worthwhile in Japan, beyond teaching, right, if I spend my free time sitting out in front of my computer catching up on anime or whatever, I don't know, I think I realize now quite keenly that, yeah, I mean, why sort of put strain on these relationships and hurt these people that I care about so much if I'm not going to do everything I can to make it an experience that's worthy of that sort of pain, I guess, you know? So, anyway, that's what I've been thinking about. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about. So, anyway, I'm still planning on keeping on, but I just want to make sure I'm doing all I can. Man, it's getting chilly out here. But, so we'll see how it goes, right? We'll see how it goes. Death becomes him. So, interesting things about this part of the world. Western New York, home to Kodak. Exciting, right? My hometown, Leroy, was where Jello was invented, you know? Jello! That guy. And I suppose, yeah, I think that's just about, oh, the Foo Fighters are from here. Foo Fighters? Goo Goo Dolls? I don't know. So this place here is the woodpecker den. If you look at the trees, right, all around this fallen tree here, goes up there. Becomes rather easy to see why it would have that name. I think we're actually gonna head back the way we came, just because it's so cold / wet. I'm going back to Japan here in a couple days, and I'm gonna be having a live stream with Jake Nalton. You guys should watch out for it. But yeah, I don't want to talk too much about incidents of reverse culture shock and things like that, because that's the thing we're going to be talking about in our live stream. But I do want to talk to you about what it felt like to go into a Walmart. I went to Walmart yesterday on Boxing Day, right, the day after Christmas. Just I had to get like some beef jerky to take back as presents for my friends because they wanted beef jerky, and American toothbrushes. Strange combination, but anyway. We're nearing the end of our OJ. Yeah, American toothbrushes and and teeth brushes. Beef jerky and toothbrushes. I'm really good at English, guys. Really good at English. This is why I get paid to teach it. And I walked in there, and the overwhelming feeling of foreignness, I guess. I mean, I'm not foreign, of course. I'm American. You know, always been American, always will be American. But I walked in there, and oh my God, just first of all, let me preface this by saying I am not knocking on people with a few extra pounds on their bones. I'm one of them, clearly. But just walking in and just seeing, like, obesity. Like, Walmart is like a really good, like, sample, I think, for the American, like, obesity epidemic. If you want to see it in action, go to Walmart, dear viewers. For those of you who don't know what Walmart is, it's like the combination of a supermarket and a department store combined. They sell like cheap Chinese-made goods, so they can sell them really cheaply, make a super big profit. They're all over the country, super profitable. Here's mushroom rock from the other side with a cute little bench in front of it made out of some wood. And some of these oaks are so old. This red oak here, 100 years, which I guess actually, given the longevity of trees, not really all that old tree. Get on your game. But yeah, so I walk into Walmart. I'm just like, I have not seen this many like large people in a very long time, so that was strange. Also, of course, was the amount of patriotic t-shirts and, like, you know, God bless the USA, it's t-shirts like that, or just t-shirts with a flag on it, and camouflage, including pink camouflage, which, unless you're going to Mars, well, Mars isn't pink, but if you're going to an alien planet, that'll be useful. Otherwise, they don't get it. But yeah, man, it was just like the differences between the airport security, that didn't get me all that much. Differences between food, that didn't get me all that much. Even differences between language, I was like, okay. Maybe because I speak English in my job every day. Yeah, the railroad cuts through here because there used to be a really important railroad route when this is all sort of like the steel belt. See more really nice rocks across the way there. Love this place just because the mossy rocks are everywhere. But anyhow, sorry guys, I'm doing a bad job filming today. But yeah, so none of those things got me, but walking into Walmart, I was like, and just the amount of people in there, coupled with the size and this sort of like consumer frenzy, which I guess maybe I just hadn't seen when I was in Japan, that sort of like consumer zeal to get your hands on cheap goods. It was just like I couldn't take it. So I had to get out, and so luckily it was with my dad, who was like a really sort of fast shopping type, so it wasn't too long of an affair, but oh my god. Yeah. I feel like the thing about Walmart, and having shopped there yesterday, I realized that this is somewhat hypocritical, but I feel like in a lot of ways it encompasses like the most negative aspects of American culture. Hyper-capitalism, hyper-zeal, hyper-patriotism. Or notice I am modifying all those nouns by saying they're hyper, right? Nothing wrong with those things. Perhaps, maybe, we can talk over beer sometime in moderation, at healthy levels, but geez. Yeah, it's just like, anyhow, I could ramble and alienate and not get my point across very well at all, but suffice to say, Walmart, very strange experience. So, I don't know, I'm wondering like how much I've had to adjust a little bit here, right? And the things I say, body language, the way I act, like I'm nowhere near as nice isn't the word, accommodating here as I am. Do you hear it? He knows we're looking for him. There's a woodpecker over there. Anyway, yeah, nowhere near as accommodating as I am in Japan. Like, you know, when something happens, Japan is just like, alright man, go with the flow, what are you gonna do? Shogunai, right? Shogunai, which is something a lot of foreigners have a problem with when they go to Japan, is like, why do you just say shogunai? Why don't you do something about it? And because the truth is, sometimes it's just, there's nothing to be done. So, but here it's just like, yeah, people run into you, you like snidely say, excuse me, which I don't do, but I mean, you might give them a, you know, like the death look, like, bitch, and kamehameha your ass into oblivion. Put that on a t-shirt, guys, sell it. But yeah, well, there's the woodpecker again. But yeah, something to talk about anyway with Jake on the live stream. Keep you guys posted on that here pretty soon. But for now, guys, I think as we near the end of this little trail, I was hoping, the reason I came to this trail is because, like I said at the beginning, this is a wildlife preserve, and normally when I'm out here you'll see deer, occasionally coyotes, a whole bunch of different types of birds, including woodpeckers, lots of squirrels, which I was actually strangely surprised to see when I came home, because not surprised, excited to see, because I've never, but I rarely see them when I'm in Sabaya. So anyway, guys, that is the end of our one cuppa. I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah. I hope you have a wonderful New Year. Although I'm sure I'll be coming out with a New Year video, but just in case I don't, because I'm a fickle man, I hope your New Year is only an improvement on the last. And certainly see you guys soon. I'm going to be filming a drinking game video with my older brother today, and then my family tries Japanese snacks video today too. So those should be out before I leave for Japan on Thursday. So thanks always for watching, guys. I'll see you very soon indeed. Cheers.